Hello.
Hey.
Buenos días.
Okay, that one wasn't good.
Muy buenos días, everybody.
Testing out our sound effects.
Yeah.
How's your morning been?
Hope everyone is doing fine tonight. We're gonna get going here in about 2 minutes. Because well, it's still 1 minute too. So please enter your name, what you have, and where you're from in the comments, and we'll see who's here. Hey Joyce, is it raining up your way? I haven't seen any rain here, and we're 3 blocks away. Kidding. Carter, what's up? Yeah.
It was downpouring on our drive from W.
Oh, really?
Oh, by the way. Tomorrow after St. Carter sign out the book. Yes.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay.
I know you already signed it. It's just tomorrow. I have to read it.
Sorry,
Carter.
Carter asked for signatures on his book.
Yes, we all got it, but just
Okay.
yeah.
We could, I don't know, like you're too far away. I could give you send you a retirement in Panama pen, then you can sign the book. No. Now people are gonna ask, where do I get the pens from?
No, next thing we're gonna do is about t-shirts for some specific slogans that we have come up and been working on.
There we go. Mike from Newport Beach, California. Kevin and Mary, how are you guys? Yeah, received this book today. Good, great.
Thank you so much.
So make sure you read it. Now that I know you have it, I would have got the tracking that you had it. There's going to be a test coming out in a week. Just kidding.
Your first quiz.
Those people are talking about the Panama Total Access Pass, and guess what? Yeah. Oh,
When Oscar and I,
jumped again. Okay, and guess what, Greg? We are announcing in a couple of minutes here, as soon as we start, about members only, and you are now a member, Greg. Q&A starting next week. So stay tuned for that, Greg. And as a Panama Total Access Pass, you're automatically going to get an email to join, so you don't have to worry about that. Sorry, who did that come up?
So now we want to ask you.
Oh, when Oscar and I were on tour together, we used to do pop quizzes on the tour. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
We used to do it together. We would give pop quizzes every day to the group. Who remembers?
Okay, we are going to start with a quick 2-minute introduction of who we are. Who wants to start?
Oscar wants to start.
Oh, Oscar started.
I'm gonna start.
I guess.
You're already on the screen.
Let's switch it up. I'm usually last, but I'm Oscar. Thank you.
Are you the same guy that's on the screen?
I am that guy that knows a guy. Then you should not worry about it because I know again. No, sorry. So I'm Oscar Peña, originally from Cali, Colombia. I've been here in Panama since August 12, 2009. So officially 17 years living full time in Panama and Boquete, been traveling all over this beautiful country. Being my background is hospitality, tourism, and hotel business. And I've been working with the retirees and Expat services since 2010. I saw there is a voice opportunity here. I saw there was people are struggling with the language barrier, with the culture shock. And I thought that could be the bridge in between. So I started offering privately Expat relocation services. Probably was the first one in Boquete doing that. And after that, I met my brother, Roddy, and he was a little bit in trouble, but faith in universe, we got connected. He was looking for help. I was there, and made sure he was straight up all his situations, and we became business partners and family. And then my amazing wife, right here, she was the missing puzzle of this, the missing piece of the puzzle of this dream that Roddy and I wanted to fulfill. So here we are, family, relocation, company that we care about our people, that we care about what is the next step, because we have gone through all kinds of different situations that you now can avoid because we went there, been there, done that. So our focus is make sure you learn about Panama, the culture, the idiosyncrasy, and just make sure you know what you're getting into it when you want to relocate to this beautiful country. What we do?
I have one question for you.
Uh-huh.
Do you never change your shirt?
No.
Okay.
I actually have 20 more of these in my closet.
That's what it
No, it's the same shirt.
is. Okay.
By the way, the credits to Cattle, because Cattle or Dear Cattle gives these to me.
There we go.
And
Oh.
store some guest bought shirts. with
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
That's fun.
I'll be quick. My name is Rod Larrabee. I'm from Vancouver, Canada. I moved here 14 years ago. And Oscar's right. I was here about 2.5, 3 months. I was in all kinds of trouble, thinking I was going to go home, and I met this guy. I finally found he was well known in town for helping expats relocate to Panama and get everything in order. And so we met, and we got our ducks in a row, and I was a happy expat within a month. So it was simple. And then we just kind of clicked, and we were in business together within a year. Like we started working together and stuff right away. I started helping him with his tour, promoting his tours and stuff like that. He started helping me with all the things I needed. So but within a year, we had an official real curbside business, and we found expats coming in there every day, not looking for a waterfall, not looking for a coffee tour, but looking for help getting immigration, getting health insurance, getting a driver's license, getting there are dozens and dozens of things that you need to know if you're moving to Panama. So we started our company in 2018, 2019, we started doing tours, like our current company. 2019, we started doing group tours, and we're small group tours, never more than 16 people, sometimes as little as 12. And we not only do one tour a month across the country, we're there when you actually want to move here.
Personally.
And we will personally, the three of us are going to walk you through that move. Because there is a lot to do, guys. We this year launched our Panama Total Access Pass. Hopefully you can see that. If you're on a phone, you probably can't. And this book kind of shows you, I'm going to use this example. I said I was going to be quick, right? There are 64 chapters in this book. So that basically means there's 64 things you need to learn about Panama or moving to Panama. And this book is all just shy of 500 pages. And with the book, you also get the members area, which has all the contact information of all the experts that we've used throughout the years. So that's who we are. And now Megan's going to wrap it up and tell us who she is.
Yeah. So I'm originally from Pennsylvania. I came to Panama in 2018, originally with the Peace Corps. So I had a lot of orientation about culture and Spanish and living in Panama, but not necessarily moving here. So when I decided to move, these guys helped me out to get my residency, setting up a phone number for US calling, having my bank account, moving money between countries, all those things that even after 2 years as a volunteer, part-time living in the country, I didn't even know those things yet. So now I live in Boquete, like we all do here in our team. We're based out of Boquete, and we help expats move here. I'm spending most of my time here because we have a 3-year-old. And so he keeps me here in Boquete most of the time while Oscar leads the tours. But I love to meet our tour guests when they come here. And I will help you get ready for your tour with us. If you sign up, I'll be sending you lots of emails to make sure you're prepared for your tour. If you're spending extra time in the country, I'll help you plan all of that too. And then if you decide to move here, we're all going to be hands-on with you, making sure that you're ready and have your personalized move list or checklist to move here. And then also been doing a lot of stuff on social media lately. So everybody following us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, thank you for all of the love and support there. We're trying to share a little bit more of what we do day to day and what it's like for our guests who are moving here and coming on tour.
Perfect. Okay, so I got one more. Okay, this Q&A, folks, I want you to start now. Start, if you got a burning question, type it in the chat. We're going to start the chat from the top and go reach through every question. You want to put a question mark before it, that you know, that helps too. But so from right now, folks, if you can start chatting in the chat, and Oscar needs to see a little more of himself. I got to fix that. I know I got to sit down and fix that. The camera's not right. But anyways, yeah. So type your question in the chat, please. If any of you would love to meet somebody, if you want to come live, type the word live, L-I-V-E. That's just live, and then we'll bring you into the studio here. You will be asked to share your mic and camera, and then you can ask the question, and we'll get to meet you. Okay. All righty. Now I have one more announcement before we start getting into questions. And we have announced this in our email and just briefly on our Q&A. Now we are starting this month, the end of the month, on the 30th, we're starting a members only Q&A. Now this is just to advance the support and the value that we give our current customers. Now, who is a member? A member is simply if you've already done a tour because you have members access. You got to log in and password to our site. If you own the Panama Total Access Pass, you are a member. And for this first event we're having, if you have a tour booked anytime between now and 2027, yes, if you can believe it, we actually have people booked, then you'll be able to join this Q&A. Now, I just want you to look. Now, first of all, I'm speaking to your Panama Total Access people. I know you can log in because you're digital people and you have access to your members area. So if you're there, you're going to click on your members area and you'll see some new buttons up here, okay? Now, under the monthly Q&As, click on that one. Button here. Click here to register for all Q&As. Now, I want you guys, anyone with access to the members area and access to the members area, to go register for the future Q&As, because some people may not, maybe they're busy Thursday nights and they just don't want to go. I don't know. But we have coming up this Thursday, we're going to have our special lawyers. Many of you know them. And if you're already here, this is for you too, because we're going to deep dive into wills, health directives, foundations, real estate, divorce law. No, just kidding. Real estate, rental lease advice, and of course, immigration for those of you still coming. And you're going to meet them, and we're going to get really down and dirty with them, okay? And this date, I am so sorry I did not update this. This is the third Thursday in November. This is exciting. We have a professional tax planner, brokerage expert with 30 years of experience who lives in Panama. He's from Canada. He can answer the questions to North Americans and Canadians on what to do when you move.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a really big one and really helpful to our customers. So how do you become a member? Well, simple. You book a tour. You purchase the Panama Total Access Pass. And we're going to have one of these where we deep dive, because these are going to be smaller with a couple hundred people on our regular Q&As. We can't deep dive into every question. We're gonna answer your questions tonight, but to do a deep dive where with these type of events, only the members, like our clients who are interested in that event are gonna attend. So we got a smaller event, we'll go overtime, there won't be any schedule, and we'll do what we need to get done. Now, if you've been on our tour, and when I say members area, you don't know what I'm talking about, just, send myself an email, Rod at Panama Tours.
It's just a
And-
login
yeah,
on our website that gives you access to more information.
Yeah, anyone who has been on our tour is automatically a Panama Toll Access Pass member. If you're coming on our tour, you're gonna get your access to the members area 30 days before. But for this first event that we're hosting on October, we're inviting our entire list of sold out tours and non-sold out tours to come on this call too, to see what it's all about. Okay, did I explain everything?
Yep.
Okay, we are good. We are getting into question mode. Okay, hello everyone. Hey Elizabeth, how are you? Yes, Elizabeth, yeah.
Ready to return.
She's coming, like she was just here 2 weeks ago. I told Elizabeth today, Megan, to set her appointment with us. So, so all of our guests and Access Pass members, they get these Q&As with us and just that. And we help them make the move, as Megan had mentioned.
Yeah, you just log on to our members area and there's a little
Oh,
icon that says book a call. And
yeah, well,
that's
you
where
know.
any of our members can go on there and book a call on our calendar at any time.
You guys aren't members, you're getting a preview. I don't show this often. I'm gonna skip up a little bit. There we go. Book your video call. Yeah. Let's get right in. Are expats traveling to Panama as much as they used to? And are they having any problems with terrorism due to
Politics of the United States.
I don't understand the terrorism part.
Well-
US exports with a passport have no problem. going
Never
back
no
and forth.
issue. They were not being profiled. No North American, no North America, I will say from US or Canada will ever be in profile unless you have some mark by Interpol. Other than that, it will not be mistreated by any means.
If you hold a US passport, there's no
Or
problem
Canadian.
going back and forth.
Okay.
And if you hold a proper passport with a proper green card, there's no problem.
Yeah.
We haven't experienced it yet. Dave and Sharon, I
Sorry,
know.
You feel free to clarify. We didn't understand
Sure,
the
yeah.
terrorism part, but generally the answer is no. Yeah, unless you have any reason to not be traveling where you're traveling, then
Hey Sharon, I actually have a weather station in my yard. Okay. So I've been tracking the weather for quite some time. And yes, there are many old videos and stuff like that, but it's very typical. Boquete here averages 160 inches of rain a year, where Cornell, Panama City, closer to the 100, 120. Azuero Peninsula, closer to the 80. Those stats haven't drastically gone up. So, it's wet. But, the difference is a lot of people say, well, in Boquete, it must be raining all the time. No, it just rains harder. 2 Sundays ago, we got 10 inches in 3 hours.
Yep.
And just this week, we had on Monday, I believe it was, we had 3 inches in 1 hour. So you can get a lot of inches of rain, but after the rain, that it cleared up and it was nice.
also I would just add that all of our Q&As every single week live on our YouTube channel. So if you're finding old videos, just go to our most recent videos and you'll see our weekly Q&As.
Yeah.
No, I think she was looking at videos on YouTube.
Right.
Pretty old, yeah.
But also that being said, the weather every year in Panama, every year everywhere changes a little bit different. Some days a little bit of the what's the word I'm looking like? it has a way to do it. It's just change the balance. So in the rainy season in Boquete, it might be stronger in August, it might be stronger in September, October, or November. Every year change which month will be.
Yeah.
This year was October.
Yeah.
But some years it has been August, some years has been November. So that's where I'm trying to come across.
Mhm. But, yeah.
But generally, those are the rainiest months.
Yes.
Hey Karen, you're trying to do the three, I know, I'm so. You know, we're looking, make sure. You, on the 3-day tour, go back to the 3-day tour page, that's the Cherokee Highlands tour. Right down at the very bottom, click to get on that backup list, we might have something happening in the January tour, Karen, and I'd love to have another Vancouver ride. You know, on our tour, so.
Yeah, Rod just dropped the link for the.
Yeah, I just
backup
dropped the
list,
link for the, yeah, actually for the,
or for the, yeah, for the 3-day tour information page. But then you can go get on our backup list from there. And yeah, you never know. Sometimes, actually, a lot of times, somewhere in January through March, we end up throwing out a second tour because it's high season and
Yeah.
there's always big demand.
tours were only 14 people, so. You did something for him.
Yeah.
Okay. I have cancer, and when it passed, my wife wants to move to Panama to feed. We travel with the 3 cats, LAX to Panama. Copra won't take one in cargo because he is over 11 years. Any recommendation for pets? Well, if all the cats are over 11 years old, then yeah, then she's gonna have to travel with 2 other people. Actually, it sounds ridiculous, but there are services that offer that in the US, especially in LA. You buy them a ticket and pay them a few $100s and they travel with you and they never leave the airport and then they fly back. But yeah, but if some of the cats are under 11, the 11-year can go with you. So this is, guys, COPA's restriction on over 11 years animal has always been there. But they recently, in the beginning of the month here, have tightened it up and are no longer allowing it. I'm bringing 14-year-old German Shepherds and 16-year-old 25-pound Dachshund in cargo this year. But no, nope, they're not going to do it.
And if she wants Rod to help her with the paperwork, he does a really good job at a really affordable price. Just making sure she has everything aligned, making sure that Panama is ready to receive her with the pets. We do recommend that if you guys haven't visited, definitely visit first and make sure Santiago is where she wants to land, that she has the right contacts here, because most people, when they land with pets, they want to have a pet-friendly rental ready to land at, and just to give the pets time to get settled. So it helps to know where you want to be and have a good, reliable contact for homes and anything else you need there.
Hey, Deanne, if we invest $200,000 in a CD for the Friendly Nations visa, but then we find property at least $300,000, can we pull the $200 from you're creating a lot of complexity to switch visas because you have to renounce one, even though you don't have it, you'd have to start all over. Your legal costs would be huge. If the only reason for doing it was to get the visa faster, then
Contemplate the investor visa.
The qualified investors visa costs twice as much as the Friendly Nations. For the Friendly Nations is going to cost you 9 between the 2 years. Qualified investor is going to be closer to 8. So there's no other benefit for getting the qualified investors besides the time it takes. So you can, and you can't really, with the Friendly Nations, what you can do is you put the $200,000 CD in. The CD earns you 5%, and then you find a house. Then you take a loan out against the CD to finance the house at 7%. So you're talking about a 2% mortgage for 2 years. It's not a lot of money. It's a lot less than the $10,000 different than canceling a visa and switching for a new one.
So you can still buy the home that you want,
Mhm.
you just switch the way you're going about the Friendly Nations
Yeah,
visa.
Friendly Nations allows you to start with the CD and end with the real estate.
You need traveler's insurance if living full-time in. No. But you would want to make sure that you have health insurance or medical coverage here.
You might, depending where you're from, you might need traveler's insurance to go home.
Right,
Like me as a Canadian. If I did not have international insurance,
right,
I would have to buy traveler's insurance to go home.
right. But if you're living full-time in Panama, then you would just have your main coverage here. And then depending if that is covering you when you're traveling, you would need to get something.
Hey, Deanne, you guys got your book too. Great. You read the Friendly Nation. This is the actual, it's kind of, you need a 3-year CD because CDs only go 2 years and 3 years. And the visa process is going to take you 2 years and some months, maybe 2 months, 3 or 4 months. That's why we do a 3-year CD. You can't get a 2.5-year CD. So, let's say you apply January 2026. By January 2027, you have to, no, sorry, 28, like 2 years later, you have to apply for the permanent, which takes a couple, 3 months. So it's 2 years and a few months.
Every application they have up to 6 months to approve it. So it's that processing time that pushes it out a little bit longer. It just depends on immigration office, how fast they're moving at your time of application.
Again, from Deanne, the prices, Megan, do the prices change from PC to Bouquet during high season?
Not
Sorry,
too much. It's just
Focus.
it just depends on demand.
Yeah.
High season is always going to be slightly more, and if it's a popular date, a holiday,
Yeah,
it's
but
vacation, then it will be more. And if it is a popular date, if you don't book it soon enough, then you won't get the lower rates. You get the highest rates that they have. So the sooner you can book it, the better, and just avoid holidays.
Karen wants us to add another 3-day tour. That could happen. Or maybe, yeah, maybe in February. Yeah. Last year we had to, so. Yeah, we are full in January, February, March. Kevin wants to come in. I have invited Kevin and Mary to the call. Please accept.
So January in Boquete we have Flower Festival. So that's what limits us here in Boquete in January.
Yeah, I look who's here. Kevin
Hey.
and Mary.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, guys. Hey,
What's up?
I got a quick question. When we move there, I'm going, one way or another, I'm gonna have a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Is there a company that you guys know of that do tours? In fact, Oscar probably has a guy that does tours throughout Panama. I have ridden my bike already through Canada, through the US, including Alaska and Hawaii, and through the Caribbean. So I'm looking forward to going on some sort of tour in Panama on a motorcycle. You guys know of anybody or any group that does that down there?
Well, if you help me to get my 750 Translab Honda, I can pull out that
Yeah. He's got Megan and I aren't letting him
When
go.
you started talking, I was gonna go la 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 la. He's not
I-
listening to this. Yeah, Oscar will take you.
I'll have two when I get there, Oscar.
Yeah. Well, the Hells Angels came through here. Maybe you can ride with them. They come through every September.
It's called
Angels and all the other.
I won't be called Hell Angel, I'll be Hell Devils.
there are a lot of motorcycle clubs throughout the country, so that's one option.
Yeah.
They usually do day drives throughout areas, but there's also Jarvis Signature Tours, which is an enduro company, but they do like
Extreme.
I mean, but it's not all extreme. They do off-road, which Oscar has done, which is really incredible. They're based in Boquete, but they'll do Panama wide tours.
Yeah, so that's why
I'll
I'm
send
thinking
you-
about this.
Okay,
Outside of the.
I got your back, Oscar. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, looking,
Sending
you
you-
guys looking good, by the way.
Looking forward to seeing you soon.
Yeah, I've been saying that I should do a motorcycle relocation tour. This will be a huge, run. Hear me out, hear me out.
Okay.
Imagine retiring Panama,
No, okay.
retiring Panama on a motorcycle. For those that want to see Panama, just random on a motorcycle, the back roads, all
Yeah.
this, I'm down.
Guys, in the room.
Let's put a vote on that one, guys. The guys that love motorcycles, that love adventures, support me right now.
Yeah, guys, in this room, there's only one of us that has a motorcycle license. Or has owned a motorcycle in Panama. Okay, next question. Judith,
I'm
have
gonna
you?
wait. I'm gonna drop the link for the enduro tours
Oh.
in the chat. This actually Oscar did a YouTube video on these guys. Back when they first started.
Mind blowing. That was the first time I did such a tour like that.
They're very safe, very respectful.
Professional. But
Okay, now,
Duty.
yes, back to Judith. What interest rates? We have gotten this year anywhere between 4.3 to 4.5 to 5 to 5.2. So if we shop around and we'll help you find. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. By the way, this is streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. So all you guys that are on there, we love you. Okay. Panama Total Access Pass. Great question. I always forget I'm logged in, then I can't get to see the Panama Total Access page. So let's take a look. I even spelled their own name wrong. Okay, let's go back. So if you go to our homepage and you click on Panama Total Access Pass, which is PTAP, you'll see everything that it involves. And we have two packages. We have the gold, which is, and by the way, when we're saying membership, don't worry, it doesn't cost you anything every month. It's a lifetime access. It's a one-time payment. $497. You're gonna get the book I just showed you. You're gonna get lifetime access to the members area, which you guys have seen tonight. Not too many people see that. You're gonna get a monthly members only Q&A. You're gonna get priority email. Like literally, we answer your emails within a few hours. Okay. You're gonna get a video conference call with us to help you make your move. And the members area, well, I'm sorry, I'm partial. I was a publisher for years. That's why we went with the book. The book, the comments we get on it, it's just amazing. People sit down and read. It's 100,000 words. It's a lot of reading, but it's just packed. You will know more about Panama than you could learn on your own within a month, probably, if you read every word in that book. And you'll know more about the procedures and what to do here and what to do there. Additionally, we have a $9.97 platinum. If you want to really get to know the three of us, you receive everything you do in the gold, plus you get 2 or even 3. If you needed it, we're not going to say no to the third, guys. You're going to get within 30 days of you moving, you're going to be communicating with us on WhatsApp. You're going to be just like one of our tour guests, as if you took the tour. And you're gonna also get to meet our guests when they come through on tour, because you'll be invited if you want to come and pay for it, if you want your meals paid for it, to come out for dinner with us and stuff.
Come to any
So that is
in-country
it.
gap.
which you're not obligated. It's no one in the tour is obligated to do that because it's part of the kind of like can I say this? It's part of being on the same boots, same shoes, and just sharing. And many of our folks was in the same situation and so happy, and we're very thankful for each one of them to share the experiences. With the
Giving
peeps.
back and being a part
Yeah.
of the community.
Yeah,
And as far as the members area, that's something where we keep up-to-date information there all the time with our vetted contacts throughout the country. And then the book is a lot of information about Panama culture and history, economy, Spanish, all those sorts of things. And then in the back, you can even jump to the back if you're saying, hey, I'm moving in the next couple months. I need the information that's going to get me ready for the move. You can jump to the back of the book, and that's everything you need to set up when you are in the process of making the move. And it's really valuable information.
Exactly. Thank you, Heather. Well, most videos on YouTube are, oh, okay, my page jumped back, sorry. Okay. Canadian healthcare. I'm a Canadian and I never think about healthcare. What happens in Panama if you're walking down the street and have a heart attack and fall unconscious? Ambulance come? Are you taken to a public hospital?
Yes.
Well,
the ambulance will come as soon somebody will find you.
yeah, someone's gonna call, you know, just like it is, but you gotta remember Panama's a little more small town than Toronto or Vancouver if you have a heart attack in the middle of downtown. Yeah, there's gonna be 10 people that phone 911.
Yeah.
But if you're in one of the cities or one of the towns and you fall in the street, someone's going to help you. Especially the Panamanian people are
They're so caring.
here. Yeah, and they
They're so
will
caring.
get on the phone in Spanish and they will call the 911. The expats will call their. We have our own 911 here, by the way, that have different services, and one's opening in Tennessee this week.
Yeah, and by the way, which is this country, basically to say this is so small, the chances you will have somebody who is well connected with a specialist or a hospital will be not that far. So you get the help, regardless. You get the help.
Greg, will we be able to access members area Q&As at a later date? Great question. In your members area, under the Q&As, if you look here, Greg, it's not there yet. Members only Q&A replays will be posted below. We just don't have any yet. So yes, they will be, all of them will always be below. Do Panamanian residents take part in recycling? Do you have regular schedules for garbage and recycling?
Yeah,
Garbage,
depends
yes.
on where you live. In Panama City, there's recycling, there's even compost. In more rural areas, no. We don't have as much recycling. Some towns do. It really depends on the local government. Most areas have garbage, organized garbage, but really rural areas don't. So most areas that expats will go to at least have garbage.
Yeah. Some have recycling, some don't. Okay. Is it appropriate to give financial dollars, Christmas gift, to an employee who manages the operation of a customer service condo building? If so, should the gift include a Christmas card or other nuance?
Yes, I think Christmas gifts are nice, and money even more so. They would love that. I think it would be nice in a Christmas card, and a note would be really nice. And it is appropriate, absolutely appreciated by any staff or personnel that are in your building that work for you.
Definitely.
Christmas is huge here.
Perfect. So, does it get dark there early? Here in Texas, we're already getting dark around 6:45. About the same as us. But we're all like,
But it's the same year round,
yeah, it's the
basically,
same
here,
year around within 20 minutes.
because we're so close to the equator.
6 p.m., 6 a.m., 6 p.m. within 20 minutes.
Basic 12 hours of sunlight year round.
Hey, John, the insurance process really isn't any different than it is in North America. Well, there is one big difference, the cost. Renter's insurance, I'll give you an example. To get $10,000 coverage for let's say your laptops, your clothes, whatever stuff you brought, would cost you $52.50 a year. Not a month, a year. Now, rent for car insurance, it's the same thing. There are many companies that sell it. You're gonna get quotes from different ones. Best to use a broker. And like my example is, I have a 2024 Suzuki Jimny, which now is about a $20,000 car. I pay $500 odd a year. Well, thank you, John. Thank you for enjoying our live streams. Can you imagine what our tours would be like, John? Please come join us. You have a blast. Mr. Sam, how are you?
You're coming back soon.
Yes. Hey, by the dogs. Any last advice? Oh, Edward, hey, they're on our Cherokee Highlands tour.
Yeah.
Coming this Sunday.
No last advice, safe travels, print out your instructions for making it through the airport. Sometimes if you're connecting from international to domestic right away in Tokumen, the signage isn't great. So follow those instructions that I give to the group and get ready for a fun week.
Hey, Penny, yes, you are on the Cherokee Highlands tour March 1st. Now, you would have got the welcome email immediately after your book. That's going to tell you when you should book your flights and how you should do it. So you can book them at any time. If for any reason, Penny, you can't find that email, please message Megan or myself. Like email us. Yeah, and we can resend that to you. But as far as onboarding, when does that start?
45 days before the tour, we start all your prep emails, making sure you're ready to travel. But yes, we have so many people that want to book flights beforehand and just have some questions. So feel free to give me a call or an email. My email is megan@retiringpanamatours.com.
There we go. How long should I plan to be there for the visa? And it's January good.
It's good.
Ish.
3 weeks ideally.
Well, the
Yeah.
first week of January is not so great because no one's back to work yet.
Yeah.
Don't like them.
So that's what I mean, ish. So best time to do paperwork is the time that there's no holidays, festivities. So January is ish good if you do in the second week.
You're looking at 10 to 21 days, depending on the calendar, basically.
Yeah. Do not want to do on carnival times. Any change could be February, could be March.
And
It's the same time as Mardi Gras.
that's based on the that's getting a temporary visa. They're all basically the same.
Yeah.
Whether it's pensionable or French Nation,
Yeah.
it takes 10 to 21 days to get it.
How far away is Boca Chica from Cherokee?
Well, Boca Chica is in Cherokee.
Yes.
But it's an hour and a half from Boquete.
Yeah, it's a cute, for those that don't know, it's a really nice little beach town on the Pacific coast in the Cherokee province. Very popular for fishing tours, island hopping tours, and some really nice little communities there too.
Good answer. Alexis. Exploring beaches, Chamonix. You guys were you were in Chamonix yesterday, weren't you?
Yeah.
That is the enjoy. It's car rental company, what should we budget for 10 days?
Yeah, it depends if you're trying to pick up your car in one location and drop it off in another, then you're gonna wanna go with any of the big ones that would have offices in both areas. If you're planning to pick up in Panama and return in Panama City, then probably any of them, since I would say any of them.
Since in Boquete, the main city, and the fair rates is Panamanian company. So it's a company you should go. We know personally people that work in the Cherokee province, and I can always say they're just doing a very terrific job.
Budget for the day really depends on the vehicle, or if it's a local company or a big company, it could be anywhere from $50 a day to $150 a day.
But what you should budget for the 10 days, hey, I don't know if your spenders or not.
I think she meant for the rental car, right? I'm assuming.
Like Megan said, 50 to 150, basic car 50, a nice mini SUV, maybe with 4-wheel drive, 60.
Think it began.
No, the Picanto 50. Oscar and Megan are a beautiful couple, and Rod is a very handsome single. Isn't that what you meant, John?
Thanks, John.
There you go.
I'm the biggest fan these days. We appreciate it.
Pets Go Global. Oh, Rod advised Pets Go Global and got her 12-year-old dog here. Yes. Hey, Dave. Yes, for any weird stuff or strange situations, Marla at Pets Go Global does a great job. And she also does door to door. Like, let's say you live in Denver, Colorado, they can come to your door, pick up your pet, and deliver them to your door in Panama in about 5 days.
Friendly Nations is 9,000. Is that each person? Is it $200,000 for a full family?
Okay, 9,000 is the lawyer fees. You have to invest $200,000 for the primary applicant plus $5,000 per additional applicant. So if you have a family of 4, that would be 220. And $9,000. When I say the visa cost, that's lawyers' fees and government fees to get the visa. And that's over the full 2.5-year process. And that I quoted was for. Now, if you have a couple kids, it could be another extra $2,000. Moving our family and 11 pets. PNW to Panama, Pacific Northwest. Well, no private jet can get there, so it's going to have to be a flight to Houston and then a flight to Panama. I'm sorry to say, you're looking at anywhere between $60,000 and $80,000 US. So with 11 pets, that would not. Yeah, we can certainly assist. I've done it. I've taken people from as far away, brought people from on private jets from as far away as Calgary. But basically, what you're looking at is $10,000 per hour in the air to book a private jet. So that's why from Miami, it's 2 hours and 45 minutes. It's $27,000 to fly plane from Miami to Panama. From Houston, it's 3 hours and 3 3/4 hours. So there again, it's 37,000.
11 pets probably is a full plane.
But that's really there. Yeah, well, yeah, that's you could not share that.
Yeah.
Like no one would be sharing with you. You'd have to
11 pets, yeah.
because basically you're looking at Lear jets and like smaller 6-8 seater
Yeah.
jets. But that also could be a job with I've done 6, and most of the airlines that's their maximum. They won't go past 6. Or they won't guarantee all the pets are going to be on the same flight, and then it just becomes kind of a gong show. So that might be Marla from Pets Go Global, where she could pick all the pets up and do the delivery. It'll definitely be cheaper than an $80,000 jet from Pacific Northwest to Panama. The Friendly Nations visa, yes, it allows you to get a corporation. It allows you to get a work visa. Anyone can open a business in Panama, folks. You don't have to have residency for that. You need residency if you plan to work in that business, and the Friendly Nations allows you to get that.
Right. The Friendly Nations allows you to get a work permit, whereas the Pensionado does not. But as a Pensionado, you can still open a business. You just can't be working jobs in that business that Panamanians could work for you.
Yeah, you can't do work outside of what the owner should be doing, like banking and hiring, firing, stuff like that.
Right. But you can still administer.
Hey Eddie, I heard those over 75 can't get private medical insurance. Is this true? Not totally true. Those over 75 cannot enroll in international health insurance plans. If you already have an international health insurance plan, you don't lose it at 75. It's the enrollment age. But there are private hospital plans here. Two great examples. There is Pan Pacific, which I'm sure a huge insurance company you've all heard of, that look after in Cherokee Province and Coronado in Panama City. And there is, I keep forgetting the one in Panama City. That's because we've never had anyone.
What, Pacifica para clinic?
No.
No?
No, for
No.
the local
No,
hospital.
for the-
plan.
Oh,
And but they are, and they're slightly different. They're not 100% coverage. They're copay where you pay 30% and the hospital pays 70%. Still some decent coverage to be had there, and it's affordable at a maximum price of $175 a month. I know. Is Spokane a noisy city? Well, we just closed the window.
Yeah, it depends where you live.
We all live
Boquete
here.
is a large district. A lot of people say they live in Boquete, but they live
Oh,
in
yeah, I mean, you.
like one of the little
Boquete.
neighborhoods in the district. Right, we all live in downtown, which can be noisy. Typically it's not at night. It's still a pretty small mountain town, but.
Yeah. It's north of downtown. So it's close. He's on north side, and all the wind only blows north south. So
It's a valley.
it's a valley. So
Yeah.
we live in the center, like facing center. So we do get a little bit of that noise.
Oh, I don't get town. No, I don't get town noise. There
You
could
don't
be,
get it?
like the fair could be running. I can't hear it. I get traffic.
If somebody's
Somebody-
driving.
We live on the main road, we live on High Street,
Yeah.
but because we're right above downtown, we get all of the music on weekends. But I wouldn't call it a noisy city.
Virtually no noise except the kids practicing drums. Marching up and down. the
Maybe
street.
some roosters and.
Yeah. I don't want a hater, but after 17 years, it sounds the same.
Okay. Derek.
What?
It's the same drum beats every year.
Yeah. Derek, Christine, holidays like Separation Day, Flag Day, bills or do something. Oh, no, like we're a modern society. The only time everything's closed is Christmas Day though.
What do you mean?
Major offices do close.
Banks, government, yeah, always close on government
Holiday,
holidays,
yeah.
just like they do in the US. But as far as the grocery stores and stuff like that, and most shops and services, people have the option, they're not restricted to open or close during those days, basically do what they want. So you can typically find, restaurants and grocery stores and gas stations.
The only tough day will be the 1st of January. The toughest day.
Well, Christmas Day too.
Well, what we got? What happened?
I don't know. Melanie, have you not been
Melanie.
watching your email? Yes, of course, you get access to any member gets an access to the member.
Right.
And I thought she was on the list.
Before the book.
But she's always. I thought she already got a book. What's going on with that?
Email me tomorrow, please, Melanie, or tonight, and I will look it up. Okay. Any tour guest that came before June of this year can get the Panama Total Access Pass for $50.
Yeah.
Cost
Hey,
free.
By the way, I hope your mama is feeling much better and the good surgery is doing a lot good and all the best healing module too.
Why?
In the back.
What time?
That's really nice to me. I guess it means like you're all the way over here.
Well, we
It's in
can-
the corner. That's the way Rob likes it.
Oscar must always shooting me. I gotta get a lower chair. Okay. Do many folks live in the high? Well, yeah, some, not as much as the beaches, but sure.
We have a lot of snowboards all over Panama.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people that they love to be up north in the spring, summertime, and then winter come down here. So for sure, there's way less rentals in the most popular expat areas here at that time of year.
You know, the considerations to be, number one, it's smart, if you're gonna be part-timers for a long time, it's smart to get the pensionado visa. Because you'll stay way more than the visa cost on everything from airfare to meals to entertainment for all that stuff. Number two is you can, as a North American, you can only drive here for 90 days. And you have to have a return ticket when you come in. So if you have a visa, you can drive here for 180 days. Well, sorry, you can drive here forever. You'll have both the Panama license and your home license. And you can come in on a one-way ticket and decide when you go.
If you're speaking of summer, coming down in summer, like your summer from up north, then that's a great time of year because there's a lot more availability here. Sometimes we have people from like Florida who it's too hot and they don't want to be in Florida in summer and they come here that time of year and that's low season here. So it's nice, plenty of options. Yes, you can live here throughout the entire process. You can only stay for 180 days as North American, only drive for 90 days as Rod said, or 90 days visa if you're from anywhere else.
Stuff like that. I'm not gonna say Panama's uncrypto friendly because we certainly have crypto ATMs, we have crypto mall, but the banks aren't very friendly. Our bank in Panama City is one of the crypto friendly banks. They're moving that way, but they haven't got there yet. I deal with Banco General, multi-bank, BAC, not crypto. Cineproc, talk about your Cineproc buddies. Oscar was a former Cineproc volunteer, rescue member.
well,
Cineproc has just issued a nationwide green alert.
A great word is good though, by the
For
way.
this week.
yeah, it's good. Red alert is not good. So green alert is just be cautious, just be on guard, but that's it. Right now, the Sinapro has been giving more alerts about the Panama West province, only to those areas. I'm a former volunteer of the Sinapro. And even though there are no active volunteers, I'm always on top of that, and I'm very good connection, very good friends in the institution. So that's what it means. I agree on that. Just be cautious. That's it. If all the storms, the rains, it might affect the tides, will affect the upstream of the river. So there is always be alert. If you live near to the creek, near to the river, close to the hill, on the beach, you always have to be alert. That's how the Mother Nature teaches in these tropical weathers.
For those of you guys understand the, weather systems in Panama, it's that possible hurricane forming in the Gulf. It could head west, yes, for a while before it turns north. And if it turns into a hurricane, then we could get outer band remnants.
Which means lots of rain.
Panama's never been direct hit with a hurricane. So you guys in Florida, you should move here.
Yeah, but it's always common sense. So you don't want to have a house right next to a creek that have history about being flooded.
Quickly, if you need to secure a new if you need to renew your passport, no, you just do that through the embassy, the US embassy in Panama. Oh, no, I can't bring Melanie on. Melanie, you can't come live because you're on YouTube. You're not watching on in the StreamYard channel.
Wesley asks, do hikes on the tour exceed 5 miles per day?
God, no, I couldn't do that, Leslie. So don't you, Wesley. So don't worry about that. No, Like, what would be the longest walking period on a day? Like,
Do our hikes on the tourist.
no, we don't do hikes.
We don't do hikes first of all. We do just walks and definitely not 5 miles.
And there's always an option to sit.
Not even a mile.
If you
No,
don't,
yeah, no.
because
No.
also we have some people with some mobility issues, so if they're
Yeah.
to wait in the van or on a bench or in a
But I
comfortable.
can take a hike if you're out for it.
Mhm.
Depends where we are. We can hike, we can go hike.
Hey, Alan, it's not hard for a senior to get health insurance as long as you don't have major conditions already. And a senior over 60, you're gonna pay anywhere between 200 and up to 75, 400 a month for a 100% coverage, no copay and minimal deductible. I'm just trying to rip through these here. Looking at Booketti, find reasonable houses. Yes, you can. From 500 to 5,000 a month.
The friendly nations you answered.
Oh,
that
yeah,
one.
Karen answered that.
Ron, you're
I'm
beautiful
too. I like that. I gotta put that on the screen. No, I don't have time. Just keep your person phone number.
Beautiful.
Oh, that, really, Alan, you gotta, oh, Alan and Bob.
That's very true.
You really like, love you guys, but that's a 20-minute conversation. We've got entire Q and A's on it. Get back to our YouTube channel. I also have a 20-page section in the. Like, it's in the book, it's in the members area, guys. We're ending the call, but you can email me directly. I will help.
Yeah.
Okay? Mhm. It's coming for, okay. Almost done, guys. I'm getting thank yous. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Julia's bank one.
Wait. Where did I see that?
Vera, can you recommend that's connection with US to help open an account or CD?
Well, there's no US banks operating whatsoever within Panama. Any US bank can send a wire transfer, international wire transfer to the Panamanian bank. So if- anything I missed there? Okay,
Yeah, there's no direct connection. Anything would be with an international wire.
and the Canadian channel live on Main Street too. I forgot about that.
All right.
Church bells are great. You guys hear them at 6 in the morning and then 6
On Sunday.
and then 6:30. I think it's just news by. Karen purchaser access pass. Woohoo.
To connecting with you. Current cost of living in Boquete for a 1-bedroom house to rent long term.
500 to 15.
Yep.
1,500 is really high end. You know, you're gonna have some granite countertops, things, steel appliances. 500, there are lots of 500s around.
Really depends on Boquete too. Karen asks, is summer there comparable to Vancouver?
Yes. August in Vancouver is the same as January, February, March, April here, basically.
Yeah, although most
Here
people
in-
wouldn't have a pool, but maybe like January through March, you could use a pool here, but generally, most of the year it'll be a little bit too chilly.
Okay, no more questions, guys. You say that you can drive after 90 days once you secure a visa. How can you drive? However, I'm pretty sure you must have paid a Panama. Yes, when you get when you get your first temporary visa within 2 weeks of applying, that's when you get your Panama license. Tropical clothes, buy them here, buy them at home. Tropical, if you
Yeah,
ever
from here.
vacationed in Jamaica or Mexico, places like that.
Okay,
Hey guys, thanks again, guys.
good question.
All right.
Got them all too.
Oh,
Yeah, most of them.
when you renew your passport, yeah, yes, you gotta make a change in immigration. Sorry, Bill, I misread the question. When you get a new passport, you gotta notify and they'll transfer the stamp from your old passport.
Also, if you have a bank account, you have to renew everything, your car
Yeah.
license, your everything.
Or you just, if you have e-center, then you keep everything.
Except passport
Yep.
with immigration.
Exactamente.
Alright, guys, thank you, and so
Precisamente.
for next week, it's gonna be a members only, and then we're right back, don't worry, guys. 3-4 times a week, we're still gonna be here doing these no charge Q&As, because we love you all, and you all become customers at some time.
But if you want to have this area Q and A's, sign up. It's a one-time fee. You're gonna get tons of value.
By the way, Rosita, she's gonna be working on some videos on our YouTube channel. So please be aware of our YouTube channel, all the social media. It's gonna be a lot of good stuff.
Yes, don't
Hey,
forget to
what?
follow them.
All right, any folks? One more
And thank
time?
you so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate your precious time. I know it takes 1 hour and it's very kindly of you. So thank you so much. And I hope to see you next Thursday or the following Thursday or in our minibus or here in Panama.
There we go. All right, guys, have a good night. Bye-bye.